Good, y'all? Big brother Jake. Today's video is going to be how to get rid of social anxiety. Okay, and there's a couple of things that you can do, and the first one I would say is to be more social, because it's definitely something that I struggled with for several years when I was growing up. And what I did is I just forced myself into situations, and how I did that was through work. I was working at Walmart, I worked other retail jobs as well, and I would purposely apply for the jobs that required me to interact and talk to the most people possible. And when you have days where you just talk to 1,000 different people or hundreds of different people, and throughout, you know, my career there or my time there, I've talked to so many different people, you just get used to it and it comes off way more natural, and you just end up being a lot better in social situations. So I would say that. And then also another thing that definitely helps is just having more confidence. And how do you have more confidence? I would say by feeling better about yourself. You have to sit down there, really think about it. Everything that you're unhappy about in your life, that you're insecure about, write it down, and then work towards fixing those, right? So if it's you're really insecure about your hair, or something about your body that you can change that's healthy, or the way you talk, or literally anything, the way you dress, work on that and then fix it. And then once you fix that, you will feel better about yourself. It's not a 100% guaranteed fix, but it's definitely on the right step to doing better. And then give yourself challenges. I remember I used to be like too scared to talk in class. Now I have this rule where every day in class I have to volunteer at least one time and like answer a question, which I would have been so scared. It sounds crazy, but you know, a few years ago I would have been way too scared to do that. Now every class I have to raise my hand, like, answer a question, ask questions, that sort of thing, right? It just forces you, right? And like first days of school, I always talk to new people, that sort of thing. I make an effort to start up conversations when I'm checking out at like the grocery store, that sort of thing. You have to force yourself into situations. I think that the one where you talk to people at work, that's the best one. And something else, I don't necessarily do it right now, but something else I did was there would be so many times where people would ask me to like hang out in like a situation that I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I just forced myself to go, and then I end up having a good time usually. Before I would say no, maybe because I'm lazy, maybe because I'm anxious, I don't know, but I'll just force myself to go. And it's as simple as the more you do something, the better you get at it. So if you like suck at riding a bicycle, but you had like a gun to your head and you're forced to just keep riding every day, or you're, you know, whatever, for whatever reason you had to keep riding, then all of a sudden you would get better. And it's the same thing with the social situation. The more that you force yourself into situations and the more experience you have, the better you get at it, the more comfortable you get at it. Who cares if you're nervous as hell at first, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, this is your life, and you can choose to be scared and just sit at home, or you can get better, you can improve. So I would just really implore you to like force yourself to get into more situations like that. That's all for this video. Big brother Jake out. Please support the channel. Laters.